Welcome viewers. In this video, I'll be teaching you how to send bulk email using PHPMailer.
We start by searching PHPMailer on Google. You can see that. You can see the second option, which is GitHub PHPMailer, PHPMailer/PHPMailer. PHPMailer's integrated SMTP clients allow email sending on all platforms without needing a local mail server. Click on that. Wait for it to load. So here's the web page. Let's scroll down. You can see the features. You can read that on your own. You can see installation. That is the version of the PHP you're going to be installing. And this is how to require it on your composer. So let's copy that. I believe you've installed your composer. If you have not installed your composer on your VS Code, I will advise you to go watch my composer installation video. So we open a new terminal. Now we're going to paste that code here. Consider require PHPMailer/PHPMailer. Now click enter. Make sure you are running this in your project folder. You can see my project folder name is learn. You can see that C :/164/ww/learn. Make sure it's in your project folder. You can see that that is installing. Wait for it to complete. So now we're going to scroll down. This simple example we have here, we are going to copy that. And go to your VS Code and paste the code here. So we use this code to run our PHPMailer to send bulk email. So we've installed the PHPMailer already. So now all we need to do is to get SMTP. If you don't have an SMTP, you can just Google hosting company in your country. I'm currently in Nigeria, so I'm going to look for hosting company in Nigeria. So you can see we have Amazon Web Service. You can open that. Scroll down. We have hostafrica.ng. You can decide to buy from that. We have Google Host in Nigeria. If you're not in Nigeria, or not a Nigerian, you can as well buy from Nigeria. If you're not in Nigeria, doesn't mean you cannot. If you're in other African country and you don't have any hosting company, or the country, the foreign countries, maybe non-African countries around, or the non-African country, you can't pay bills or it's too expensive, you can buy from Nigeria hosting company. You can see that 4,005 per month, 9,750 with you can see the what it has to offer. You can see that it gives you 25 email account, 20 gig SSD storage, free .com.ng domain, 5 MySQL database. You can see that this varies. You can see the starter pack, you can see basic, and you can use Planet Host. So if you are anywhere in Africa or Nigeria, I will advise you to use Planet Host. So you can just Google Planet Host. You can see it's even cheaper. You can see that this is for the host, and you buy your domain. So you can buy your host and domain from planethost.com.ng. So you can own your own website, not just locally on your one server, but on the internet, the World Wide Web. Here we have Google Host as well. You can see that. cPanel hosting, 2,000 naira per month. Email hosting, 2,000 naira per month. You can see that. This is a Nigeria hosting service that work fine. So you need to get your SMTP and your email from this hosting service. So I already have my own, which is zenifyb.com/cpanel. So I want to go into my cpanel. So I'll log in with my username and password. Click on the email account. So you can create your own official email. You will see in the code what this email are for. You just follow the process. After buying your host and your domain name, we'll then create an email with your domain name. Just watch. Now here, just scroll down. You can see I already have some names, some mails. So I'm going to click on create. Now we're going to select the Zenify and create a mail, which is going to be recent video at zenifyb.com. That is how you're going to create, or that is how we create an official email. So we need an official email to achieve this. then click on create. You can see that success. You created recent video at zenifyb.com. You can see we have our email, and if you want to check the emails sent to this email address, you click on the check. But we are not checking any email now. We just want to use that in our PHPMailer code. So we are going to be updating our SMTP first, which is smtp.zenify.com, and the username will be the email we just created. We send the video at zenify.com. And the password is going to be the password of that email. So these are all the recipient details: who you are sending to, who is receiving, who else is receiving, who is going to be replied, who do you want to copy and broadcast. This is the attachment, if you have any attachments. You see that? So we're going to be editing the subject, which is the subject of the email. Let's say recent video. We're going to be changing the body, which is the message content, the email content. It's a classwork. If you don't understand it now, by the time we send the mail, you will understand. Let's just remove the alt body because we want to send one. Let's remove the attachment because we are not attaching any document or image. And then let's set from. The front email should be your email. It doesn't have to be this exact email, but it should be your own email. It is going to show who sent it. So the set from is for who sent it. We are not broadcasting, we are not copying, we are not replying to, we are not adding extra address. We just want to add one address, which is going to then be many. So let's just delete this. And let's change this mailer to recent video, that is the name. Now this is the address of who we are sending it to and the name. So let's go to our database so we can get the address of the users we are sending it to and also their names. So let's go to our localhost phpMyAdmin/index. Now let's log in. Recent video database, click on user. You can see that recent video at Gmail, autoplasms at Gmail. So we're just going to start by connecting our script to database. I'm just going to do that quickly with MySQLi. If you don't know the difference between MySQLi and OOP, I would advise you to watch my database connection videos. So I'm just going to do this with MySQLi. If you like, you can do it with MySQLi or PDO or Firebase. What we need to do is now is to get those emails out, to forage them out. Now that we've connected our database to our script, now we're going to select the user email. We're going to select the user email from the users table. We're going to be selecting all from users. So if we have any value in the user table, if it's greater than 1, then it will while the data out. Which is row equals to list arrow fetch associate. So now we're going to echo the email. So now let's go to our learn folder, which is my project folder, and let's delete this out first, or let's cut it out. We cut this out first in order to be able to view the email. Let's get the email out first, then we paste that back later once we are through. You can see the two emails, the recent video and the autoplasms. So now we are going to paste this code. It's the required code. Put it to the beginning. Cut that and put it at the top for the database. Then we'll copy the rest of the PHPMailer code. Now put it inside the while. Inside the while. Now let's paste it there. So now we are going to declare row email as email. Now we have our email, which we're going to be using as the address to. Now let's get those emails first name. You can see the last name and the first name. So we will also be needing the name. So let's say name equals to row first name. So the ad address is going to be changed to email. So you're going to put the email there. Make sure you don't make mistake. Then here you put the name, the same email name. You can see that. Now I would like you to add the name, which is a classwork. Okay, Samuel. You're going to add the name because you might need to add names to your email. You might say dear Samuel. So if you want to add the name to your email, you just write that this way. So it's going to be bringing out Michael welcome or Samuel welcome. So now let's refresh. You see we have an error. We're going to change the SMTP to mail.75, and we'll change this PHPMailer to SSL. So let's go back and refresh. You can see our mail has been sent. These are the verbal dumps. So when you check your inbox, you can see that we sent Zen, which is the name and the mail from, the address you are sending from, and the address you are sending to. You can see my name beside the stamp that I added from the database. You can see other. You can see this. It's a classwork and the name. Let's change it to something else. Don't forget to share my video. And then let's scroll up to remove the verbals data. Let's put that to 0. It's not going to return those details. To just tell you mail has been sent. Can you see that? Mail has been sent. Now you can see resend Zen. Don't forget to share video. Samuel welcome. You see that? Let's check the other email now, which is autoplasms@gmail.com. So if you have more than 2 emails, all these will be sent to the mail at the same time. If you have up to 2,000 mail, they will all be sent. You can see that. Let's click on that. You see the first mail we send It's a classwork. Okay, Mike, you're welcome. And the second mail, which is don't forget to share my video. All right. So don't forget to share my video. I hope you understood.